YouTube, it's me, Jen, your Pudgy Picker. At my desk, I have a haul for you. I want to show you what I got at the thrift store this morning. Spent like $60, and that's half price of what the normal price would have been. Savers in our area, we have 3. I'm in between 2, and then there's one a little further out west on the other side of Cleveland. So they do 50% off on Mondays, every Monday. And that includes everything that's donated. Now, if it's any of their new stuff, no, I don't think they ever put that on sale. Maybe after a holiday or after Christmas or whatever. But yeah, so I found me some goodies. I got some clothes. I got some bags that I'm going to go through with you. I got some fabric, and you know, I get a little bit of this, that, and the other. So I think I'm going to show you fabric first, clothes second, and then hard goods last. So I picked up 3 pieces of fabric. They had a lot of fabric today. I don't know why, but one lady I saw checking out next to me had a bag of fabric, but it looked like smaller pieces, but I was like, oh, I missed it. Or she got to it first. So there's a lot on this, in this big, what do you call it? It's not a bolt, but it's plain white. Now I do, of course, a lot of things that are bright in calicos and all those, but people do look for plain fabric as well. This was only $1.25, and like there's at least 4 to 5 yards on there, so good on that. I usually don't pick up a lot of craft fabric, but I did see this for $1.25. It's a piece of burlap, so I may cut this in maybe 1 or 2 pieces. I'm sure people look for it for different odds and ends. A lot of people craft with it as well. This is kind of wild, kind of ugly, but somebody will like it. This was $6.99, so it was $3.50. But again, there's a good chunk on there. You could tell it's probably 2-3 yards at least, and it's black with these fluorescent stars. It's just what someone's looking for, hopefully. Let me show you the tops that I got. I think I got one that I might keep. This one I got a couple weeks ago, do you remember? And it fits really nice, and it goes with my little macrame earrings. This one is for sale. This one is a torrid. It has a little bit of pilling, so I make sure that I'm going to disclose that. But usually if it's a torrid top, they want a lot for it. So surprisingly, this one was $1.50. It's this black and white striped, I would say tunic, because look how long that is. Got a cute little tie there, long sleeves, stretchy as most of their items are. So I thought that was a pretty good deal. I'm glad they're putting the short sleeve out. Most thrift stores keep out short sleeves all year round. Savers doesn't. And I'm like, well, you know, people wear short sleeves all year round. They don't do that to the men's clothes, but they do that to the women's clothes. So they're starting to put that out, which was good. I think I found maybe one thing short sleeve. This one is a Cynthia Rowley. This was $2.25. Again, it's this really long, I would say tunic length. There's what the fabric looks like. I don't know. It's not really a paisley. I don't know. 3/4 sleeves. So there's that one. I think this one's also a Cynthia Rowley. I think they're both 2X's. Again, this one was $2.25. And it's black and white, and in the white flowers there's a little bit of pink. I don't know if you can see that. But this one, again, I think it's basically the same style, 3/4 sleeves, longer. You know, it's funny because even if something's not a real high-end brand, there are people who are, they love that brand. So keep that in mind. The other thing is, if people are looking for a brand and it's a well-known brand, most women who buy clothes, they know exactly what size they wear in that particular brand name. So, I mean, that's nice because less returns. This one was also $2.25. I think they're putting their t-shirts out lower. This one I think is a t-shirt short sleeve. This is a St. John's Bay 3X. This little t-shirt, short sleeves, patriotic with the stamp look of the stars. Very cute. This one's kind of interesting. It's not a sweater, it's kind of a blouse, but it is a knit top, and it's emerald. I've bought and worn their stuff before. I actually don't mind it. This is a 2X and it was 4. I don't know. I thought maybe I would try it on, but then I'm like, it's long sleeve, and we're like 15 days from spring, or 14 days. So yeah, but I thought that was cute. Again, this one's got the little tie accent on the bottom. Flannel shirts are not cheap. Even if you get them at Walmart, Women Within, even some of the cheaper brands, they're not cheap. They literally want like $30 and up. So I saw this one, and it is a Faded Glory, which is a Walmart brand. But this is a 4X, so I definitely picked it up. And it was only $1.75. It looks like it's gonna snow or rain. I think rain. But it's this green one. Long sleeve, of course. Button up the front. And I don't know if you can tell, but there's like a gold thread running through it. That kind of makes it a little more feminine, you know. We like something a little bit shiny. This is a 1X Catherine's. Now remember, if you ever buy Catherine's and you're a bigger girl, it does run big. And there's beans. Right on schedule for me recording. So this one was $3.75. A little more than I wanted to pay, but I thought it was a cute enough top. So you could wear this with something more dressy if you wanted, or jeans, 3/4 sleeves with the adorable little tie on it. Look at the flowers. It is more of a scratchier material. It's not knit, doesn't have much stretch to it, but I thought that was adorable. So it buttons, yep, all the way up the front, and I like stuff that doesn't have collars. I don't know. Collars are a bother. Only a couple more. Now, you have cardigan sweaters that button up the front. You have pullover sweaters you put over your head, and then you have what are called shrugs. Now, this would be a sweater, or it could be other material too, but it's something that is shorter, but it buttons up the front, or it just has one thing to kind of tie it in the middle. This is something you would wear maybe like over a sundress or something that'll just cover your shoulders. This one's new with tags. It's Faded Glory, but again, that's, you know, not that big of a deal. But it is a 2X, and it was only $2.25. So this is what it looks like. It still has its new tags on. So yeah, it's just a basic little, you know, not a quite maybe between a hat, let's see, short sleeve and a 3/4 sleeve with the buttons. So yeah, and it's an orange color. I thought it was more coral, but now that I'm in my natural light by my window, it is orange. It looks more coral on the camera, I guess. Okay, I think I only got 3 more. This one was cute. I found another one, same brand, same style, same size, but it had a couple small stains on it, so I passed it by. I actually looked, trying to be careful. This is an Avenue size 30-32. It was $2.50. And it's this t-shirt. So it's pretty long, short sleeve, but the thing that's very cute about it is, look at the sleeve. So you got the little buttons on there, and that's on both sides. Isn't that adorable? Okay, 2 more. This one is for sale. It is, let me see, Catherine's 1X, which they consider an 1820, but I think it's bigger than that. This one was $7.79. Now, I don't know if I've ever seen a $7.79, but so if it was, they gotta make this math difficult for me. So it's essentially $3.90. Yeah, we'll go with that. But it's more sheer of a shirt. Listen to them. Daddy's playing with the doggies. So here's what it looks like. It's a full button-up floral. 3/4 sleeve. It has the ties. That one's not tied, but there it is. And it's not super, super sheer, so you could maybe wear something under this that it wouldn't show. I don't know. If you can see through that or not. And the last top, I'm going to try this, see if it works for me. If not, it is a Maurice's 24/7. In our area, we don't have any Maurice's. The closest one that I've ever seen was Columbus, Ohio, which is like 2.5 hours south of us. But I saw this, and I think last time I was in Columbus, I stopped in there and I bought a few things, and I liked it. Wish they had one around here. So this one was only $1.50, and it is this just basic short sleeve t-shirt, very stretchy. It has this like mustard color with the flowers on it, and then the rest is striped. These are called raglan sleeves. So that's what that looks like. And I think this one's a 1 or 2X. Oh, it says 3. You know what? I'll have to try it on. Sometimes when stuff's kind of stretchy and it kind of hangs nice, you can get away with wearing a bigger size. But I don't know. The more weight I lose, the more I don't want to wear something that's really, really big. Hey, stop sniffing that. So that is all the clothes that I got. And fabric. So we're going to move on to hard goods. This is adorable. I believe this is from a store called Five Below. They're everywhere. But I think I'm going to cover it. But it's this adorable little stool. It was only $2.50. And it's this pink fuzzy material. I don't know what they're fussing about. I love these little natural wooden legs on here. And it appears, I don't think it's kind of stretchy, but I don't think it's supposed to come off. So I may cover this with something else. I don't know. I will think about it. Okay, I just yelled, I'm trying to do a video. So I thought that's kind of cute. Isn't that adorable? Okay, now, what do I always love to find? And no, it's not a bird clock, Drew. I mean, I don't mind finding those. I took one in. I actually had two. One was working. The other one was not chirping. So I marked it down. They both sold. So I don't know if somebody bought both. And then maybe they decided, hey, I can open it up and figure it out. I don't know. Doesn't matter. I'm happy that they bought them. But this is another item. You know, it's cork cages. Always find them. Always sell them. They do not stick around long. But here is this one. I like the ones that look like a bottle. It says corks. You just drop them in the top. This one was only $2.50. And then the bottom, you can just open that up to let them out. There is, see, each of these little squigglies has a marble. So I think I'm missing one. Maybe one. Yeah, I don't know if I have any more. But, you know, I always got stuff laying around, so I'll have to look. But there is that. So these I will probably sell for $14. 12 to 14 is my usual. And like I said, they don't stick around long. So there's that. I got this for an upcoming video. It was only $1.75. Nice square container. Look at my mouth. Okay, if you're not looking at the computer, look at the computer. Wow. I'm tired. I must be tired. I had one of these, and now that I can't find it and I bought a replacement, I'm going to find it again. But I have a Lucky Bamboo video coming up. This is usually what I store them in when I get them until I put them in individual containers and sell them. So that is what that is for. Okay, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 bags. Let me show you the last two loose items. This one is the sack. Very nice, heavy. I don't know. I guess this could be considered. It's got a little hook here, but not one there. So I don't know. Just like a makeup case. That was only $2.50. These are really nice, heavy duty. This one says happy and free. Yeah, so it looks pretty clean on the inside. It has a couple places for cards, so this will go on eBay, but there's that. The sack always does really well. They're made really well, so they hold up really well. So when you find them, they're usually in better condition than a lot of, you know, other purses that are all fabric that we won't mention the name. I think I showed you 2 or 3 videos ago, I had a hand-blown glass, what do you call it? I was going to say message in a bottle. A ship in a bottle. The ship is also glass, but I set it down and it just rolls. So I saw this for $1.50, and it's one of those, you know, everybody used to have all these. This one says The Apple Tree, a gift store in Grand Rapids, Ohio. But I'm going to take this and I'm going to paint it, and I'm going to stick that on here so I can take it out before I knock it over and bust it. So there's that. Okay, so the first bag I got, I don't even know if I'm going to open these all the way, but these are knobs. They're a very pretty, like a teal green color, but I thought those were so cute. There's 2, 4, 6, 8 of them in here for $1.75. This is an eBay item. I find drawer pulls and that kind of stuff all the time, old and new, and I put them on eBay. Then I got a salt and pepper shaker for $2. Now, a lot of times they have, if you find, you know, like these are lighthouses. But a lot of times you find them and they have whatever city that they're from, or like souvenir. Good, that doesn't have any salt in it. But these don't, which is nice. But if they're old enough or they're unique enough, people will buy them no matter where they're from. So there's those 2. Now, I had a great debate, and you could tell me what you think down in the comments down below. See, one has 2 holes and one has 4. I was always told that the salt went in the one that had less holes because you don't want to add as much, and pepper's harder to get out, so that's in the more hole one. Is that what you heard, or am I don't know. That's what I do, because, you know, you got to know, otherwise you're just going to have to pick it up and sniff it or something. But so there's those. Those will go out to my booth. I sell salt and pepper shakers from like $8 to $12 depending. Those will probably go for $8. Now I do little gift bags. Not gift bags. Mystery bags. I have them for men and I have them for women. So I'm always kind of looking for little things to put in there. So it's easier to find women's stuff than men's, of course. So a couple of these, I'm hoping that these will be good for that. And some of this stuff I didn't know what it was, but I'm like, yeah, we'll get it. So this one, this one was only $1.75. And there's 2 of these really hardy stick-on magnets, like the pinchy ones. There is this lone moon. Look at his face. Doesn't he look peaceful? Look at him. Can you see him? It's hard to see. But, yeah, so there's just him. His mate is somewhere missing, I am sure. Where are the holes for this? I don't know. So if I do get ones that are interesting, I will go ahead and put those in a gift bag. This is one sip away from being a mermaid. Let's give it a sniff. Nah, didn't have any booze in it. We have what appears to be a brand new candy cane chapstick. You can always use those. We have a Ray Dunn Gather magnet. And then this one, I don't know what this is. This one says the same thing. It's a mermaid something. Oh, my mother used to have one of these, but it wasn't metal. So you have this little container like this, and then you just do this, and then you have a cup or a shot glass, depending on what kind of day you're having. Isn't that cool? And then you have a little thing in the center. If you have like medication you want to take, you could pop that in there, pop it out, sip it down. So I thought that was pretty cool. I thought that's what it was, but I thought either way, I was thinking it might even been a tape measure. And then the last 2 things in here that I might just redonate is, look at these. Remember the candy bar phones? So that's that. And then this one. So I don't need those, so I'll probably just redonate. Another thing that I put in the guys' mystery bags regularly is shot glasses. I can always find a decent amount of them. And at Savers today, they had 2, 4, 6 of them in one bag for $1.80. So not too bad. These are very cool. This is the main reason I got them. They got the Jim Beam boot shot glasses. And I love New York. Funny story. Only time I ever went to New York, I bought an I love New York mug. And the first time I washed it, the heart washed off and went down the drain. So I had an INY mug. I was very disappointed. This is just a basic one. And then this one has this cool little design. It almost looks like a beer glass. It could be like a beer tester one. And then this one says Jägermeister. It's a nice frosted one. So that's pretty good. 2 more bags. I think I might give this to my daughter. I don't think she has one. She does. She sews. She crochets. She draws. She paints. She's very talented. And I don't think she has her own little crochet hooks. So this one was $3.50 for all this. So the one thing I noticed in here that I thought for sure, look at this. Every size. Now, I don't know what kind of masochist you have to be. Look at this. That is the teeniest, tiniest hook. But they're all here. And if you go in to buy these, they're metal hooks too. Sometimes they have the plastic ones. And then you just zip it up. So I think she might want this. If not, I can always sell it. This is a quick yo-yo maker. Neat. People take a little scraps of fabric and then you can sew them together, make bags. I've seen people make blankets. So some of these I just might sell. Comfort grip for your crochet hooks. A whole bunch of them. In my favorite color. Yeah, I don't knit and she doesn't knit. So we have a circular knitting. And more knitting needles. And then 2 more. So yeah, I'll see what she wants. And we'll go from there. But all that stuff is new. Very cool. Okay, last bag. This one was only, again, $1.80. $2.79. I haven't seen that. And maybe they changed it from $2.99 and nobody knew how to change it back. So guess what? Okay, so this bag has a magnet. Oh, it's a puffy magnet. Holly Hobby. My mother had Holly Hobby sheets and she cut them up for rags because they were threadbare and I was mad. But I can feel that's a long story. But there's the magnets in here. The neat thing is this says made in Hong Kong. So this is vintage. I may look this one up, see what it's going for. I have somebody's heart, I guess. Ceramic. That's kind of cute. A little dirty. Kind of dirty. We have another magnet. Again, that stuff can go right in the other... Oh, there's another one. Holly Hobby. Because that was the thing. They had the big hats on and you never saw their face. I'm going to look those up. And then this one... I can't read that. What did it say? Love to you. There's that one. And then a bunches of love. I got a bunny. We have a little wind chime. That would be good to put in a mystery bag. It just says love. And then this one is a magnet, but boy, the plastic is really yellowed up on this. It says, dare to be different. You're special. Look how yellow just this is. So I may just take that out of there and do that. So again, I got lots of goodies for my my grab bags, my mystery grab bags. Clothes, I just got, you could tell I got caught up on clothes. I have a couple of jackets and I think a couple of dresses, but all the tops were done. No longer. More to do. So I hope you enjoyed this video. I enjoy you coming by and chit-chatting with me, seeing what I picked up. It's kind of like old times, you know? You just sit here and sip your tea and wonder what I got next. So thanks for tuning in. My social media and stuff is down in the description box. There's also a group called Antiques and Uniques is the name of a store I sell in. Antique Booth Talk is a Facebook group that Tonya Sheets and I, Texas Gal Treasures, run. My sister Kim is a mod, and what was I going to tell you? We have almost hit 20,000. If you can believe it, it's crazy. The group has grown over the last several years, and very happy to be a part of that. So if you have an antique booth, a flea market stall, anything where you're reselling and you want ideas on pricing and how to set things up and display and all that good stuff, lots of good information on there. So if you have one of those types of selling spaces, or you're thinking about it, just pop on over and click on there and share all the wealth of knowledge. I have been reselling in a physical space for, oh my gosh, 20 years, and I'm still learning things. So there's always more to learn. There's always someone there that has an idea that you didn't think of, and networking, it's awesome. So even people will get on there and say, hey, I'm going to be in this certain area of Texas, you know, who has a store, and then people pile on, hey, come visit me. And so it's a really nice community over there, so check us out. Leave a comment. Thumbs up would be appreciated as always, and I will see you guys next time, and until then, happy picking. Bye. Won't put that in the video. Oh, we started recording.